You're listening to the Puffcast live with the Nightly Toker. What's up, guys? This is the Puffcast. It is episode 36. We're going live tonight. It is Saturday night, July 8th, I think. It's about 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm your host, the Nightly Toker. You know what? It's a good night, because it was kind of a rough day. I mean, it was a good day. Don't get me wrong. It was a good day. But it was a long day. The wife and I decided, you know what, we gotta drive down to Maple Ridge, down on the coast. That's beautiful BC, down in the Lower Mainland, Maple Ridge area, to go pick up the kids. So, hopped in the car, and of course, it's about a 4-hour drive from our house. Well, about 4.5 actually, down and around, and we ended up cutting through a couple areas, and then we kind of connected over onto the Coquihalla Highway, and yeah, we cruised on down. Now, the funny thing is, the amount of people who don't know how to drive, who go out early in the morning. Now, I assumed that the roads would be fairly quiet. I was wrong. There was a shit ton of traffic. There really was. And for some reason, I always forget to turn on the auto DJ. It could be because I'm a little lifted already. I hit a little tiny sliver of the Coma Kush Shatter Courtesy of our friends at Budzone.ca. Now, it turns out I do have a pen that more or less is compatible with concentrates. It actually works properly, unlike what I tried the other day. That one just tastes like a sock. This one actually does work. It's on a Bullet Plus Pro, or an Atmos Bullet Plus Pro 2, I believe. It's got a concentrates chamber. And I googled it just to make sure, because, you know, I don't know a whole shit ton about concentrates. I'm a total noob with it. You know what? I put a little sliver in there, got it up. It does have a bit of a coil, and it's got this weird chamber and this tubing. I don't know. It was kind of weird. So I really got to heat it up, really get that heat going, and then draw it out. Obviously, I'm sure there's better methods, of course, but you know what? This is what I have to work with, so I'm making the best of it. Not to waste it, to get it all, and of course, just a small amount. I had to keep vaping over and over and over to get it all up. It's good. It is good. I have not had any flour tonight, just this small dab. And it was super tiny, but I got so much off it. It was unbelievable. I am super impressed. I feel fantastic. I really do. I feel so good right now. And it was perfect. So I think what we're gonna do here is maybe we're gonna load up a little bit more, because I completely killed off a little bit of what I had in here. You're listening to the Puffcast live. Weird. Now the weird thing is I didn't even hit the button. I didn't even hit the button for that, and yet it started going. Très bizarre, no? No? Oops. Or maybe the bottom of the pen hit it. I don't know. But I could have sworn to God I did not touch it. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit more on this. Just load it up. Get a good amount in there. And get it down. Of course, it's a very small chamber. And it is, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But I'm going to make it work. Alright, so I believe We are good. Alright. So, the taste, of course, is a little different. I'm sure on an actual dab rig, it would taste phenomenal. On here, it tastes good. But it does make me cough a lot. But I hear, I don't know, maybe it's what I've heard. I heard a lot of people do cough more on dabs. I could be wrong. I don't know. But with that said, it's time. Yeah, I think it is. So I'm gonna get this bowl heated up here. I'll take a rip. Deliciousness. Now, of course, super freaking hard to see in there on this freaking thing, because, you know, it's tiny as fuck. And the shit moves around. Maybe I should put a little bit more in there. That's just what I'm going to go with. That maybe I need a little more in there to really, you know, bulk it out, fill it out. Alright, you know, I'm going to go with that. I don't know in what volume of size you would consider that, but we're going to go with that, okay? So I got this sucker heating up, and I think this battery is about to die. That's why we're not really heating. That's got to be it, because it's not doing a whole lot, which is not super awesome. Thankfully, the battery is flashing. The battery's dead, which blows chunks. However, I do have, and of course I had a little bit of charge on my Snoop Dogg G Slim dry herb pen. Very small, slender, and the battery was compatible with my Atmos tops here. I do have an Atmos battery on the charger right now, so you know what, I'm gonna go check it, because otherwise I'm gonna have to get creative here and shift things around and make something else work. So I'm gonna go check this. I'm gonna close that, move this, and boom, we're there. We're done. We're ready. All right. So I'm glad I did get the last little bit of that battery before it went, oh my god, you're done. Oh, sweet. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna, I don't know if this battery is good on here, but I feel like I want to try it. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pull this Atmos battery off the charger. It hasn't been on there very long, but let's see if I can make it work. Get a little bit off it. Plug in the Snoop Dogg G Pen battery onto the charger. Plug that back in. It's doing its thing. Blinkety blink, blink, blink. Adjust the headset because it always likes to move around. All right. So hopefully this battery does have enough juice to last a little while. Okay, you know, I do have to check this one window before it hit this rip. Oh, and nothing. That's cool. All right. So now we're gonna crock. I'm gonna crack the top on this. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, it's a hot. Good stuff. Oh, hang on. All right, that's kind of insane. It's making me cough my face off. Oh my god, I'm just killing you guys here. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. I'm such a noob. Alright. I'm good. Wow. This is hilarious. I've never coughed this much continuously. That shatters Amazing though. Whew. Super strong. So much flavor from it. Just destroyed my lungs. I'm sure I'll get used to it. Jeez. Alright, you know what? I'm good. I'm good, I swear. I'm good. I'm done. I'm ready to go. I'm in this to win this. I'm here. Okay, you know what? ADHD aside, we're ready. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get going on this.
Have another puff.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. Crazy. Alright, let's adjust this mic again. Because you know what? My mustache is kind of... I got a big mustache. A big mustache. So I think it's kind of pushing stuff away a little bit here. Alright, you know what? Just keep checking that chamber. Just making sure that we are getting good vaping. It works really good with the Atmos battery itself. Alright. I'm sure going to cough my lungs out. Hopefully not. You know what? Join me. If you're doing a dab, let's do a dab together. Hopefully yours is way better than mine, because I'm going to cough. I'm sorry. Here we go. Alright, I got a big, huge one out. I paused the mic for that one. Holy shit. Alright, you know what? I'm good. Oh my god. Hopefully by the end of this podcast, my lungs can take this a little bit better. Because this is retarded. But you know what? It really hits it quick, doesn't it? Holy crap. Alright. Alright. I'm good. I'm okay. Alright. Anyways. Today's rant. Holy shit. So yeah. On the highway, I was doing the speed limit. Maybe 3 kilometers above it. Maybe 3 or 4. Seriously. Cruise control. Boom. Just going. And I was still passing everybody. I was, at sometimes, several points, I was doing exactly the speed limit on cruise control. Just because I was tired, I just put it on cruise control, and I just coasted. Speed limit. I wasn't in a hurry. It sucked to drive there anyways. Super early in the morning. And I was still passing everybody at the speed limit. It's like, come on guys, let's get a move on here. Now, typically, your left lane on the highway is your fast lane, right? No matter where you are. Your left lane, or the far lane, closest to oncoming traffic on the highway, is typically your fast lane, right? So, it's pretty shitty when all the cars, everywhere, everybody's going below the speed limit. Like, about 10 kilometers under. There's no cops anywhere. Right? Even if there was, do the speed limit. Seriously, just do the speed limit. But no. Everybody was going slow. Sometimes, yes, I do get caught up and going a little faster than I should. Not when the kids are in the car. But most of the time, I'm just doing the speed limit. And if you can't do the speed limit, get the fuck out of the way. Right? But regardless, if you're speeding, going the speed limit, or going slower than the speed limit, stay out of that left lane unless you're more or less the fastest moving vehicle in that path. I'm not saying I was today. I got passed by a ton of people later on in the day. Like, everybody was passing me. And I was doing about 5 over the speed limit, which is not that much, right? But, oh man, everybody was doing for like 150. One dude had to have been doing 160. What's hilarious though, the amount of Albertans on the road today. Now, if you're from Alberta, that's cool. But I'm a firm believer that Albertans, in general, cannot drive in BC. Why? And here's the reason why. Because we have real corners.